teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. To get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Rebels offense comes onto the field for the first time today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Handoff from the shotgun. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Knight. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could... written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spike your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
PAT makes it 7-0. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They start this playoff game with a pass. That's caught. It's Watkins. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Close to the tight end. Nice grab. It's Bradley. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Henderson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And is intercepted.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule.
Makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Takes off in a bootleg. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch.
It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? Pass midfield. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often. A lot of people may not know the rule here. But this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up. And somehow, they get 2 points in avoiding disaster.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. At the 20. Past the touchdown. Levels. That's how you finish a play.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Trying to convert with a sneak. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the back now goes in motion. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Yes, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes a nice move there. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. The list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Make the extra point and go up 6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Henderson. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw again. He'll take a deep shot. for a huge gain here. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Wants to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Plenty space at the 20. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The Rebels will have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The running back here in a direct snap. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force it, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Ball handed off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that puts them back on top. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. We'll get to the line here in the no huddle.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Rebels will line up on first and 10. Looking to throw it again. The receiver grabs it. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. Ole Miss.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. They start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Using his legs, it's Martin. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Finding some room at the 25. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 at that first down loss. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. There's a first and 10 play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. Second down coming up.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. It was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it in the open. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see if they can come up with on this possession. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Makes a quick catch. Oh, the spin move. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. New set it down to the offense. First and 10. Looking for some space. It's Martin. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Nittany Lions line up on first and 10 now.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Point after makes the lead 16. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Penn State, 26.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. There's a screen pass to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Caught quickly. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a quick grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. QB keeper all the way.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. It's an option look. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, Penn State, 33.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And now they'll run it on a draw. He shreds the tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's not actually a quick throw. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to win it. This one caught. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Grab by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down, out of the shotgun. It's a quick grab. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Rebels. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Turner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Oh, what a move. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. It's Martin. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. We're going to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Penn State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Pounding away with the run game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. And the offense played keep away and secure the victory. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger this defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with fourth down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.